to Barton at the strip of Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I've been checking out some of the fastest door slammers on the planet here for the 5th annual Streetcar Super Nationals. The car count is high and the competition is even higher, with 53 cars in the Hughes Performance Pro Street class, all vying for that coveted 32-car qualifying field. With 20 grand on the line and over $35,000 in contingency, this could get interesting. So how about we go check out some racing? Imports making a showing here, but in the Carumba Tequila Limited Street class, the Toyota Supra of Dana Westover is sure giving the domestics a run for their money. He's the #1 qualifier with an 841, and he reset both ends of the record. Let's see if his 6-cylinder has what it takes to win. There must be something in the water in Arizona, because in the Mickey Thompson Tires Wild Street class, your #1 qualifier was Dee Finister in his 1969 Camaro. And in the Edelbrock Hot Street class, your #1 qualifier was Vic Brum in his 1970 Chevelle. Guess what? Both guys are here from Peoria, Arizona. The MagnaFuel Extreme Drag Radial class had some quick passes, and Mike Keenan gave those tires all he's got to go 724 for the #1 qualifying spot. The previous record? Well, it was a 750, so it's safe to say he raised the bar quite a bit and could give all the other competitors a tough mountain to climb in order to pass him. The AccuFab Outlaw 10.5 class saw some familiar names, one of them being your #1 qualifier, Billy Glidden, with a 658. He's known for being quick and consistent, which could really give him the upper hand in eliminations. But the #2 guy, Rick Snavely, is right on his tail, trailing Glidden in qualifying by only 0.04. We'll have to see how it all plays out on the strip. The Hughes Performance Pro Street class is definitely the one to watch. This was the quickest field in the history of this class, with the bump spot for the 32-car field being a 653. The guy to beat? Well, that's Kobe Rabin. He's your #1 qualifier with a 598. But in a fast field like this, anything can happen.
Firing up Extreme Drag Radial. Mike Keenan, #1 qualifier. And John Hurst, the #2 qualifier. Both of them out of New Mexico. So the big money is Extreme Drag Radial is going to go east. But is it going to go home in a Chevrolet, or is it going to go home in a blue oval box? So here we go, Ford Chevy, first one to the finish line, a #1 qualifier trying to get over the jinx in the left lane. Let's see if he can pull it off. Big time move by the Mustang, and check it out, the #2 qualifier driving off into the sunset. Looks like he may have grenaded it at the finish line, but 734, 191. And the #2 guy takes out the #1 guy. Keenan's car slowed a ton. 746, 202, not enough. And he'll be runner-up.
I'm here with John Hurst, the MagnaFuel Extreme Drag Radial winner, making a quick 734 pass, but something went wrong?
I think we broke something because we're missing probably like 9 quarts of oil, but it's our last pass of the season. Came on top and nobody got hurt, so it was a good race. You know what? The fastest 2 cars were in the final, and couldn't ask for much more.
Well, you know, you got yourself a little $5,000 check here. I guess that's going to go to fixing a little bit of the car. Yeah,
I'm sure. Probably to all of it. So.
Anyone you want to thank?
I want to thank everybody for coming and everybody for being here, and glad we're all in one piece.
Good job.
Mosnick in the right side. Glidden in the left side. They're both pre-staged. I got to tell you, both teams look like almost a little panic down there before they pulled in and lit the second bulb. And Billy Glidden breaks on the starting line, and Mosnick streaks to the finish line. 6:73, 2:07 the speed. Billy didn't get to the Christmas tree. It almost looked like Shannon was running back and forth behind the car like she might have known something wasn't quite right. But the bottom line is the light flashed. Dale went that way. Billy didn't. And Dale Mosnick is going to get the W.
In AccuFab Outlaw 10-5, your winner is Dale Mosnick, another Canadian kicking our butts over here, huh?
Yeah, we're done. And it's going to be in U.S. money. I like that.
All right, so what do you got, a good 10 grand here?
A good 10 grand is going to get spent tonight, or part of it anyway.
All right, so tell me, was it any sort of a lucky break here that Billy had some problems on the line?
Well, that's racing. Sometimes you need a little race like to get her done, so we did tonight, yeah.
All right, you want to thank anyone?
I want to thank, all my crew behind me here, and sponsors, Diversified Metals out of Surrey, Rob Gazzaroni, and Ken Specialty Automotive over there came down and helped us out, and of course Fulton up here, and I also wanted to thank Charles Carpenter for coming out and help tuning this beast and get her under control and getting her done. So special thanks to Charles especially.
All right, great job, and thank you so much for coming out.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Our finalists in Pro Street coming up to the water box right now. Dan Voigt down from Saskatchewan in the red Corvette, and Clint Harrison, whose car was wounded in that semifinal winning run. They have been in mad thrash mode just to get it back together to try to get it to start and stage. Hey, they're going to take a swing at it. There's 20 grand on the line. There's the drop-in. There it is. Voigt just going to take a nice, easy cruise on down the boulevard, and that is a $20,000 win light, 7:14, which would have been 3/4 of a second away from qualifying. And for Clint Harrison and his team, they band-aided that thing back together. They got it to the starting line. I applaud them for not going out there taking a chance of oiling the track down. They were going to bring it up, stage it, and hope for the best. They didn't get the best, but that's still an A+ effort for the Orange Crush team.
All right, your winner in the Hughes Performance Pro Street class is Dan Vogt. And Dan, Clint was obviously having problems when he was lining up. Did that come into play when you were making your run?
I kind of knew he was a little bit hurting there, but I just made sure I didn't red light. Got out, shook the tires anyway, but got down there.
All right, well, you got anybody you want to thank?
Oh, our crew. We thrashed, blew a motor yesterday, swapped motors, burnt the piston, worked hard.
Well, you know, it sounds eventful, but you came out on top, got 20 grand.
Right on, we need it.
Good job.